guys, and welcome to day 1 in my countdown to The Walking Dead. So today I wanted to do something very more personal today and have you guys get to know me better and know my likes and dislikes of The Walking Dead better today. I think they're playing piano in the apartment next to me, so if you hear that, I can't make this stuff up. Okay, so I swear. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a Walking Dead tag questions video. I just sort of Googled Walking Dead tag questions, and I'm going to answer the ones that show up first. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoy this video and answer questions yourself if you want to. So the first question is walkers, lurkers, biters, lame brains, geeks, or rotters, which is it? Walkers. I mean, that's what most people call them, so I'm gonna go with walkers. I like geeks though. I like saying geeks. I would maybe say that. You just woke up to a zombie apocalypse. What is your weapon of choice? I did a bit of archery when I was younger. I know that sounds really random, but I did, and I enjoyed that. So, and I'm decent at it. So I would do bow and arrow, although it may not be the smartest weapon of choice, because if you run out of arrows, you're kind of fucked. But I don't know. I already know how to do that, so I would probably do that. Now that you have your weapon, choose your partner. Who would it be? I'm assuming they're talking about people from the show. It would be Rick, of course. And there's no better partner in the apocalypse, I don't think. Location is everything. Where will your camp be? I guess out of the locations in the show, I like the prison. I'm sorry if you hear the baby crying. I can't with how thin these walls are. Okay. Give prison. Isn't that appropriate? Like, it's like baby Judith. Like here. I don't know if you can hear it. You might just think I'm crazy. But the prison for sure, I think would be my pick. I don't know why I have a fondness. It's not the coziest place in the world, but I think it was a good place to try to wait out the apocalypse. Wait out, like it's gonna get any better. Who is dead that you wish were still alive? I'm sure none of you are going to agree with me on this. And I think some of you might know if you watched a bunch of my videos before, but Beth. I loved her. I thought that she was a wonderful, wonderful character. And I know that she got a lot of hate. And not for me though. I thought she was great. And I thought that she was just starting to get strong. And the fact that she died, that was really sad to me. So, Beth, who is alive that you wish were dead? I don't know. Who is alive that I wish were dead? Dwight? I'll probably be saying Negan after tomorrow, let's be honest, but Negan's such a great character. I don't really mean that. And I really like Dwight in the comics, but I'm not feeling the love for him here. So, Dwight. Which character is the most evil of all time? The most evil of all time. I guess we haven't explored Negan on the show, but I might still say him though. I might still say Negan. Depending on how this season goes, he might be reigning champ in that. Maybe. If you had a baby during an apocalypse, which character would you put in charge to care for your child? Glenn or Maggie? think. Or Michonne. I feel like Michonne, and she would protect it, and she's got a softer side in the show. Maybe Michonne, but Glenn and Maggie too. Hey, leader, your call, the needs of your loved ones or the needs of the many? I would say the needs of my loved ones, not to be selfish, but I feel like you take care of your own and then you can help other people. It's a good question though. What's the biggest lesson The Walking Dead taught you about surviving a zombie apocalypse? When there are signs that say sanctuary, it's probably not a sanctuary. Like, honestly, like if the apocalypse happened and I saw a sign that was like sanctuary, I would go in the other direction because of The Walking Dead. It very well could be a sanctuary, but I would be positive that there were cannibals there. So, yeah. Who is your favorite character and why? Currently I have two favorite characters. Beth was one of my favorites. I liked her that much. But she died. So, my two favorites are Rick and Glenn. Yeah. For very different reasons for both. I think Rick in general is just a very well-written character. He's gone through a lot. So I really, really love Rick. And Glenn, it's like my heart literally goes out to Glenn because he's such a strong force in the way that his mentality about the apocalypse and how he hasn't been so corrupted and how he's always there. He's always helping people. I love both of them. I think Rick is just a tad bit higher than Glenn, but those two are my favorites. Yeah. Who is your least favorite character of The Walking Dead? Like, ever? I am one of those people that I like the show so much that I really don't see a ton of bad things with a lot of characters. There wasn't really a ton of people that I disliked. You know, at the moment, I'm not a big fan of Dwight. I wasn't the biggest fan of Andrea. Love her in the comics. Not the biggest fan of her in the show. But I know so many people really, really love Andrea. So I'm not trying to shit on your favorite character. Listen, I liked Beth. So I know what it's like to like somebody who a lot of people didn't. But yeah, I feel like I just wasn't a big fan of her in the Woodbury storyline, Prison Woodbury storyline. So probably her. What was your favorite episode so far? My favorite episode was probably No Way Out. I have a lot of ones that I love to watch, but I really just think that No Way Out really knocked it out of the park. It was wonderful. They might be able to pull off a better episode, but that one was just so good. And you're so happy at the end. You know, everybody working together. Probably that one. Who out of the characters would you not want to see die or get bitten? All right, let's talk. Glenn. I think, and for a lot of reasons, but I made a video before the end of the last season talking about who I thought was going to get Lucille'd. And it was Glenn. And I still think it is Glenn. Now, I have not gone onto sites to see who it is because of the fact, I used to be that person, by the way. I used to be the person that was like, I'm going to find out who the fuck is filming, who is in Georgia, blah, 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 like whatever. Like, I was really into that. But since I'm doing reactions, I have to kind of stay clear of that because I don't want you guys to be like I know who it is. Just clarifying that. When I made the who I think is going to get Lucille video, Glenn was number one. I think the baseball bat imagery throughout the show, the smashed heads that he saw when in Negan's kind of camp, whatever you want to call that area, he had quite a few brushes with death this past season. Like, he really escaped death a lot, and I think the whole faking his death was trying to remind us how much we loved him before I really do believe that that's where they're going with this. I could be wrong. I hope that I am wrong. So bad. I hope that I'm wrong. Because I love him so much. And we know that Rick, well, at least survives the initial blow because of the sneak peek. I think Glenn is underrated. And I know that that's weird to say about a major character, but I think he's underrated in comparison to the other major characters. So I really don't want it to be him, but I think it is. So I'm going to say here, Glenn. I do not want it to be Glenn, but I'm preparing myself for it to be. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say on that note. Yeah, okay, so that's all the questions. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching these videos. Those of you who really liked them, those of you who thought that they were good videos. I mean, it was a bit of work, but I really wanted to do something to get people excited for The Walking Dead. I do a lot of videos for other shows, and I kind of wanted to set apart The Walking Dead from other shows that I watch because it's my favorite and I love it very dearly. I'm not ready for tomorrow. Not even remotely. But we're gonna get through this together. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll probably be crying my eyes out, even if it's not Glenn. If it's, and I think there's more than one, like, even if it's like anybody, I don't want to see them go. So I'm nervous, and I'll probably be crying, no matter who it is. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.